Oh, I got one. I'm on. Fish on. Fish on. Yes. On the jerkbait. Oh, good striper. Oh, there's one right below it. There's another striper right below him. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, there's a good one. That's a heavier fish. Oh my gosh. There we go. I'm on. There we go. Oh, that's a good strike.
Watch out for the can. Watch out.
Oh my god. Better one. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh boy. Bigger fish. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We found the mother lode. Oh my god. Boys, this feels like a good fish. This feels like a good smallmouth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Come here. Oh yeah. That's a good fish. That is a chunk. That is a chunk. Get in here. Let's freaking go.
I call this cocktail the Tuesday Nighter. I got that name because it's a Tuesday night and I'm having myself a little drink today. Hey, if you're over 21, maybe go ahead and pop a drink yourself, whatever you're into. If you like Cape Lines, maybe Trulies, perhaps you're a big White Claw guy, whatever you're into. Just sit down and get ready for an epic episode. So as you can tell, I'm in my house. It's been raining all day in Texas, so unfortunately I wasn't able to get out and do some fishing. I say unfortunately, but actually it's been nice to kind of chill for a little bit. And today's video is pretty exciting. I've been wanting to film this video for quite some time. As you guys know, I was on this big trip for about 2 months. I was kind of immersing myself in as much New England fishing as I possibly could. And I was going through some of the footage and I was thinking to myself, this would be an awesome opportunity to share with you guys some of my top moments from that trip, my biggest triumphs, and a highlight on some of the most memorable points in my journey. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna count down from my top 10 New England Sen moments, starting from number 10 going down to the number 1 moment. So yeah, these are all in order, by the way, from most badass, or I guess semi-most badass to the very most badass. And let's just get into it. Without further ado, let's jump right into number 10.
Oh, check it out. There's a little lure down there. What is this? Oh wow, it's a jerkbait. That's dope. Yo, free jerkbait. I think it's still, yeah, it still floats too. All right, well, if we don't catch any fish, at least I got a free lure. Oh yeah, it's cleaning up nicely. Just gotta get that junk off of there. Oh yeah. See, this is a great lure. I don't know why someone left this behind. Looking real nice and shiny. Look at that. Almost brand new. That's a sweet looking lure, man. That thing's gonna catch some fish. This little bait has gone from turd to treasure in just a few moments. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got one. I'm on. Fish on. Fish on. Yes. On the jerkbait. Oh my gosh. I'm on. Oh my gosh. Yes. Stay on. Stay on. Stay on. Oh my god. I was burning it in. What do I have? Feels pretty good. Oh my god, dude. That's a good striper. Dude, that's a good striper. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is a good fish. Please don't lose him. That is a good striper. Oh my gosh. Don't come off. Please don't come off. Oh, good striper. Oh, there's one right below it. There's another striper right below him. Oh my goodness. You guys, it worked. Good striper. Oh boy. How am I gonna land this guy? All right, gotta bring him over here. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, stripey boy. Oh boy. Good fish. I got you. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh, I got him. I got him. Yes! Oh, that was hectic. That was so hectic. We freaking did it. We did it, boys. Hold on, I gotta get a better position here. This guy's really fired up. Dude, I caught this striped bass on a jerkbait I found in a freshwater pond up near Boston. There we freaking go. The first bass on the Fish What You Find challenge. Not a bad one. Put it there. Boom. Let's go. All right.
This video was especially cool for me, not only because I got to catch a nice striper from a jetty, but it was interesting because I found a lure at a freshwater pond that was left by another angler in the past, and I decided to use it. Normally I don't ever do this, but because I was filming that day, I thought it'd be kind of a cool opportunity to change things up. This was an exceptionally amazing moment for me because I'm not a striped bass angler, and to catch a lure that was meant for freshwater fishing in a saltwater scenario was just kind of huge. So that's why that one is number 10 for me on New England Send top list.
All right, I'm getting pretty close. This isn't too bad, honestly. It's like a 2-mile ride on the bike. We are 8 minutes away. It's a pretty cool spot. Okay, let's see if there's something over here. This spot looks pretty tasty. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. There's like a 2-pound bass just right there. He's literally like right there. Oh my God, he just tried to eat the lure. No, I'm snagged. What the f? What the f? This is so f***ed up. There is a bass right, oh my God, there we go, there we go. I'm good, I'm good. He just tried to go for my swim bait. Oh, I had him. I had him. Oh my God, I freaking had him. No way, no. I'm gonna cry. That was such a good bass too. That was such a good bass. How the f did I lose that fish? I am an idiot. That was so intense. I wonder if the GoPro caught that, because that was like, that was just stupid. Oh my God, that's a nice one. I got another one. Another fish. I think it's a smallmouth. That's a smallie. Oh my God, he's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. Come here. Yes, we got a smallmouth. Yes. Dude, no way. No freaking way. That is a beautiful fish on the swim bait. I had no idea this river even had smallmouth up until like a few moments ago, and I did some research. Just like that, 5 casts can change the whole momentum of the day. First a largemouth, now this beautiful little smallie. Back he goes. That was so cool. Hell yeah.
The Charles River bike mission was kind of a weird video. I don't really think I elaborated too much on what kind of happened that day, but basically I didn't have a car or a boat. I was still waiting on all my gear to get shipped from Texas to Mass. So I borrowed a bike. I biked pretty much all throughout the outskirts of downtown Boston. I think I did a total of like 10 miles just to catch this little fish. And while it wasn't like the biggest smallmouth I've ever caught, I definitely felt like I deserved it just because of how much searching I was doing. And this was really kind of the beginning of what ended up being an amazing trip up in New England. Again, not the biggest, most badass fish, but it was a very special fish. And it took me for freaking ever to catch that thing. Scooting it at a crisp number 8, we've got the Google Maps challenge that I did right after I got my truck, my Lexus. Today, we are going to film a Google Maps challenge. I'm very stoked for today's video. Hope you guys enjoy, stick with us, stay tuned, and let's get after it.
Oh, come off of there. What am I on? There's a big largemouth down there. I see him. This sucks. I'm about to break off my last Ned. Oh, did it come off? No, it just snapped. Cool. There is some largemouth in here. I just saw a few. Finally, I found some deep water. Time for a lunker log. Tough bite calls for a lunker log. Let's sauce this puppy in there. 5-inch cinnamon lunker log. It's like the best freaking color I think we make. There's that largemouth. There's a pretty good largemouth right there. He's chilling, he's chilling. Get ready for this. This is happening. That feels pretty good. That's a good fish. Yes, good fish, good largemouth, good largemouth. Yes. Oh my God, definitely the biggest one of the day. Oh no, he's in the twig, he's in the trees. Dude, this thing is fighting so hard. I think it's because it's pretty good. Come here, come here. Come here. Yes, finally, we got a good one out of this tiny, tiny creek. That is so cool. Wow, dude, this fish is fighting so hard. This is definitely the king of this little creek, no doubt. Oh my God, he's barely hooked. He's barely hooked. Stop, don't do that. Yes, come here, come here, come here. Yes, I got him, dude. That is such a good fish. On the cinnamon lunker log. That is like the color. Like, I'm dead serious. It's the color I'm throwing 90% of the time. Probably about 2 pounds. Chunky, healthy fish out of a creek the size of nothing. Such a nice fish. I'm so glad we got a good one today. There he goes. Back in his little spot to eat some bluegill and craws.
That was a real pinnacle moment for me, just because I've been fishing all day and I was looking for that exact fish, and to find it in a backwoods scenario in a tiny little creek that I've never fished before was pretty dope. I can appreciate that. Slithering in at number 7, we've got the drainage underwater river fishing video, which I happened to film 2 videos about because I thought it was exceptionally crazy.
How's it going? You mind if I fish here? Is that cool? Awesome.
You were here the other day, yeah?
Yeah. Let's see if this works. Oh, right on.
I grew up in Michigan, so.
Oh, nice. I grew up in, let's see, there we go, I'm on. Oh my gosh, that was insanely fast. Crazy, eh? They're just little bluegill, but there's so many down there. Yeah.
I never even would have thought of that.
I know, right? Let's see if we get another one. Oh my gosh, dude.
That's insane.
That second drop down. Unbelievable.
Like 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think there's like hundreds of them, yeah.
That's surprising.
That is so wild.
Dude, every throw second.
Really?
I'm surprised they're down there.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Like literally.
Oh my gosh, there's a good one. That's a heavier fish. Oh my gosh. That's a good bluegill. Look at the size of these gills, dude. That's what's crazy too, is like, you maybe could expect and like excuse the fact that there could be like some little shad down there, or maybe some smelt, or I don't know, some minnows, but not like healthy bluegill. Like these are really healthy fish. That's 4 bluegill. Let's see how many more we can catch. Unbelievable, just unbelievable.
Honestly, I was hoping for one of those videos to go viral platinum, but none of them did. They got great views, but I was anticipating for some reason 10 million views when I was filming it. I hadn't anticipated doing anything like this that day. I was actually going on kind of a creek pond mission, and as I was walking to the next spot, I looked down and just by chance found a river underneath a parking lot. It is exactly how it sounds. It's not clickbaity at all. It was super legit. I find that kind of stuff doesn't happen often, you know, to find a river that's got fish in it underneath concrete, but it was interesting, and I took full advantage of it by, of course, getting a little tiny rod from Walmart, and I proceeded to catch, I think, 12 panfish in total out of a little culvert. Craziness. Sizing up at number 6, we've got the brook trout Western Massachusetts mission. Another video that just so happened to work out.
Oh, I'm on. Yes, fish on, fish on. Fish on, switched up to a little jerkbait. We are hooked up. What is this? Another brookie, dude. Oh my God, dude, so gnarly.
Oh, hell yeah.
How f***ing cool is that? Is this not the most insane looking little fish you've ever seen? So I tried to get like an up close shot back there on my first brook trout, but this little guy is a fish that I've gone like probably 2 decades without catching. Don't let the looks fool you. These fish are super aggressive. As you can see, he ate a jerkbait that's probably like a 1/6 of his size. Like, these guys are fierce. They're in the same family as, you know, those aggressive char and even lake trout. So anyway, I'm gonna quit talking, put this guy back in the water. I'm probably gonna have to pull a little parkour here since I did land this guy from up top. I wanna make sure he lives and thrives and continues to eat more jerkbaits. That's so sick, bro. How epic is that little dude? Yeah, he's not that good. Oh, wow. Things I do to release a brook trout. Well, one thing to realize if you ever do fish for these little trout is they're super sensitive. You can't do big cannonball releases on these guys. So I'm gonna climb this tree all the way down to the water's edge and release our little brookie. The things we do for microfish. There you go. Oh, he's gone. Oh, there he goes, right there. See him? And he's off. See, we have safely and successfully released brook trout number 2.
This video was supposed to take place at Quabbin Reservoir, which is a far western lake in Massachusetts. It's supposed to be legendary, full of smallmouth, full of brown trout. But we got there and she was just a little bit blowy. It was hooting about 25, 30 miles out of the north, and being on a 14-foot John boat in the middle of that wasn't exactly prime. So we cut our losses, and Alex, Lucky, and myself found this random little creek on the side of the road. We fished it, and that's exactly where I found my first ever brook trout. It was the first brook trout I ever caught. So that was an extreme accomplishment. It's a fish I've always wanted to catch. And to catch those brook trout in their natural habitat is what really made it for me and really did it in. I love those fish. They're small, but just absolutely mighty. Don't underestimate the brookie. They are dope. Fallopian in at number 5, we have the MTB Smallie Slam. Now, this video is pretty dope because it was a chance for me to fish with some viewers. I fished with some dudes that I had met the night prior, and they invited me to tag along with them and try one of their honey holes.
Damn, this looks good. Okay, time to do them dirty. Lucky, what are you doing? Okay, jig going out. Gonna count this thing down. Oh wow, it's deep. Wow, that's pretty deep. It's like at least 10 or more. Wow, I just got bit. First cast, I'm not even kidding you guys. Oh my God, that felt good. That felt like a good fish. Holy moly, there's another one. Is that another fish? That is, it's another fish. There we go, got him. Oh yeah. This one feels good. This feels like a good smallmouth. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, come here. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Oh, it's a good one. That is a good smallmouth. Oh boy, that is a chunk. That is a chunk. Get in here. Let's freaking go. Dude, first cast. You have got to be kidding me. Legitimately, first cast with the Producto and the swim jig. Oh my God, you're joking, dude. That's like a 3-pounder. That is a tank. That is my biggest smallmouth of the whole trip. Right there.
And the fish started off kind of slow. It was definitely a challenging Mr. 𝗟𝗥𝗡𝗥 slam, but in this clip right here, I take one cast, legitimately one cast with one of the items in the box, and I caught the biggest smallmouth of the entire trip. It was about a 3.5-pounder, but it was just especially cool to do it in a new body of water with some viewers while filming an MTB slam. All those factors mixed in is really what made this kind of my number 5 moment for the New England send. Fallopian in at number 5. Did I really just say that? Is that even, can you even say fallopian as a verb? I don't think you can. I think it's just a noun. I did it, so whatever. Delicious. Get you some of that. I don't think this technically counts as having alcohol on YouTube. As a matter of fact, I think this is pretty PG if you ask me. I'm just drinking a gallon of Simply orange juice, not from concentrate, by the way, so we are very healthy, very, very healthy today. Okay, so these next few are gonna be kind of hard for me. I had some that were almost ties for the top 4 moments, but I gotta choose some here, so I'm gonna bite the bullet and get down to it. Frolicking in at number 4, we have catching beach stripers.
There we go, I'm on. There we go. Oh, that's a good striper. That's a good striper. That is not a bad striper. About time we hooked up. That is a quality fish. Not a bad one at all. Ooh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not a bad fish. Oh, yeah. Come here. Yes, sir. Ah, we did it. We freaking did it, boys. Check that out. Gorgeous fish. That's a big one. It's definitely my biggest one of the trip, no doubt. There we have it. First fish and biggest striper of the trip. Off the beach, complete solo mission, panned out. Send him back. Oh, what a beauty. What a freaking beauty. There he goes.
This one may surprise you guys as landing up high on my list, but you have to understand, I am not a striped bass angler. Like I said previously, my main goal upon coming to New England was to learn how to catch striped bass. And that day was my first solo mission. I spent 3 days on Cape Cod, not taking in any intel, not asking anyone for any advice, and I pulled up to this beach and these striper were busting right on the sand. I've never seen anything like this. Growing up as a freshwater angler, you don't see this normally or pretty much ever. I ran to the corner in which they were busting. I threw my big jerkbait, my big SP minnow out there and got hammered. At the time, it was the biggest striper of the trip that I caught. And it was really cool just to kind of have that moment to myself. Of course, Lucky was there, but just really kind of soak that in for what it was. The reason why that was number 4 is because it was a solo mission and it was pretty much the first striper I felt like I caught by myself. Okay, so number 3, this is where it gets a little steamy. Pretty tough. I had a few freshwater and saltwater experiences that were kind of up in the air for me on this one, but pretty much gotta give it to the Sudbury River largemouth smash.
There we go. Another fish. What do I have here? Oh, he just came off. Damn it. Should throw a jig on this laydown. This laydown looks Gucci. Oh, no! That was a good fish. That was a big fish. That was a big bass. I lost him on the tree. It's got like that. Oh my God, that makes me sick. You gotta be kidding me. How did I lose that fish? That was such a big bite. Oh my Lord, that was such a big bite. Another one, another fish. Another one, another largemouth in the trees. Let's go in the trees. I think there's more fish in here, honestly. That's another one on the crack and crawl. I'm gonna get this guy back in really quickly because I think there's some other fish in there. Oh my Lord, dude, that was so sick. I bet they're all just stacked up on this tree. Like, that's 2 bites in a row. I lost a pretty good bite. Like, that was a big fish, the first one I lost. And then I caught that little dude. Another one, another fish. Another one. Another largemouth. Yes, dude, this is so sick. I found the mother lode. That's 3 bites in a row. Another nice little largemouth. Get a gander at that guy. Oh, short, stubby, but just full of energy. All right, I'm gonna put him back. Gonna go back in there. I feel like there's probably another one in there. This is like the only tree in this whole section of the river, so surely there's gonna be some fish on it. Better one. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. Oh boy, bigger fish. Let's go, baby. Let's go. We found the mother lode. Oh my God, that's almost 3 pounds. We found the juice. Dude, that's a tanker. There he goes. You guys, that was unfreaking real. Largemouth need something to relate to. And when you've got a river that's just barren and not full of anything, they're gonna congregate towards one specific piece of structure, whether it be one rock in the river, one brush pile, or one dock. And that's exactly why this spot right here is jacked full of fish. So I'm gonna get back in there and crank some more. Good one, nice fish. Like I said, I'll have to watch the footage to know exactly how many I've caught and what number this guy is, but it's getting pretty ridiculous. This is just nuts, man. Another quality bass. An incredible, like, miraculous case in which there was probably 50 plus largemouth bass, full grown, on a single tree. I've never seen anything like this. I've been fishing since I was 4 years old, and I'm 23 going on 24 now. So you guys saw the video, it was insane. And what you don't know is after I filmed that video, I went back the next day to the same tree because I was so hungry and I was very curious. I ended up catching another 25 fish on that laydown. Then I got very, very greedy, which I kind of regret, but not really. I went back to the spot on a 3rd day. 3 consecutive times I caught fish on that exact laydown. The first day, I caught about a 3.5. The second day, I caught about a 4-pounder. And then the last day, I caught a 5-pounder on my way up to the tree throwing a, what was it, a chatterbait. Yeah, Massachusetts knows how to put out for some largies. That was pretty epic. Tiptoeing at number 2 for the New England Send Greatest Moments, we have the beach fishing ray video. Here's the problem, one of the issues with cooking this kind of way is you just never really know. You just don't know if it's ready or not. Oh, whoa, hey, hang on now though, though I don't know what I'm doing. That looks pretty flaky to me, boys. We'll give it a little Gordon Ramsay taste test here. Oh, it's hot as tit. Oh my God, it's hot. That's really good. Kind of a shocker. Like, look at that. That's good white flaky meat. It's really good. Like,
okay, let me have it. Let me have it.
Really good. It's really good. Yo. We're hooked up. Got him. Got him? No way.
He's on.
Let's go. Yo, what is going on? Here.
John, yeah, go.
Me? What the f do you mean me? Okay. Hold this, I got a phone here. Oh my God, dude. What is it?
It's a big fish.
I didn't think Elliot was gonna hand me the rod. Dude, I thought you were gonna take this. Why are you giving it to me? This is your fish.
Keep reeling, keep tension.
This is unreal.
Yeah, you wanna keep as much tension as possible.
Okay, let's go. Catch and cooks when there's giant fish swimming around.
You have no idea what's about to happen.
It's just fucking down there. It's just stuck.
Yo, what's going on?
I'm putting every ounce I can into this thing. I mean, I'm literally leaning back. John's cranking down. Like, that's the strongest line, strongest reel you can put on a spinning gear, and it's just freaking such a big freaking ray. I saw it. I'm guessing 10, 12.
10, 12 what?
Feet, dude.
He's still fighting me. He's still trying to make his suction cup.
Watch out for the tail, watch out.
Kidding me. Let's go.
Yo, John.
What am I looking at right now? Oh my god.
The drone shot, dude. Look at this. For the drone shot. This right here is what got our homie Steve Irwin, rest in peace. But yeah, this is the barb. This is what gets you. It's a poison slime covered barb, and this is they work like a stegosaurus almost. It's not what you think. I've actually pulled these out of sharks before. All right, man, if you want to grab that.
It's like what, like these guys?
Yeah, you're gonna stick one hand kind of under his lip to.
Under his lip? Under his mouth?
Just so he'll move. His
mouth, right?
Yeah.
A little left leg.
Let me get one last.
There you go.
That's crazy cool.
This video personally was something I did not expect. To kind of set some backstory for you, I was fishing on Nantucket for the first time ever with a dude by the name of Ray and Elliot. Elliot is this shark fishing maniac, and we were out on this beach and I was doing this really lame ass catch and cook of a bluefish, and Elliot is in the background really doing his best to try to catch like either a shark or a ray so that Alex and I could film it for our video. While I'm being a dweeb and you know, like, hey guys, so I'm gonna put some rosemary garlic oil on the bluefish, Elliot's back there with a freaking enormous rod getting bent completely on what at the time we didn't realize was the biggest stingray that I've ever seen in my entire life. That video was cool, not only because it was hype and it was a big fish, but I just never have seen anything like that. Elliot really emphasized the fact that not a whole lot of people have also seen anything like that. There's very little known about these rough-tail rays, these giant rays that live off the coast in Nantucket. And to be that up close and personal with a fish that is way older than me, hundreds of years old, and that people don't know much about is kind of daunting, but also pretty exciting as well. But for me, what did it was just being up and close with that fish and just kind of getting to see it from a perspective that humans don't normally get to see a giant fish like that from. Not to get sappy, but I like fishing, man. I like big fish, I like little fish, I don't discriminate. I'm like my boy Extreme Philly Fish, and I appreciate the littles and the bigs and the in-betweens. I also love orange juice. I love it, it's so good. Oh my god. Okay, watch out, watch out.
Very painful. Now let it come out. You need to stay on that reel.
Past the swivel, do I go past? Past. Oh boy.
Got him. Alright, pull it up.
Where do you want the rod? You want to take it out?
Johnny, just get the tail down. Yeah, get the hockey down. No, stay right there.
We got it, boys! Woo!
That was a big fish.
This is surreal. Fish I've heard about so many times. To come on Bob's boat and for him to teach us, like, this is, I'm in shock. I cannot believe that fish is right there. I still haven't really gotten a good look. The what? We just boated this bluefin. It is way bigger once it's in the boat. I mean, this is like, this is, it has 90 inches. That's how big this fish is. My first ever bluefin, and it is a literal bona fide behemoth. Thanks to all these boys for making this happen. You know, this is insane. This was definitely a team effort.
Just squeeze it a little bit.
Go on the other side of that post, right? Just gone. There you go.
I didn't really know much about tuna. I've heard about them. I heard they're difficult. It takes sometimes months for guys to catch them, and it seems like a very elusive fish despite being 400, 500 plus pounds. You wouldn't think a fish that big would be hard to find, but they're really hard to find, especially in the vast Atlantic Ocean. To catch one on my first ever time tuna fishing is legendary. I mean, most people would say that's ludicrous. To expect to catch a tuna on the first time you go out is ridiculous, especially in Nantucket. You know, places like Nova Scotia and other areas are a little bit different, but we're talking about off the coast in Nantucket.
Put one like right there, John.
All right, so this is albacore tradition right here.
Yeah, this is the new thing.
I love this. This is badass. So this is kind of like a new tradition the albacore is doing. Bob and Scotty have been putting up some tails this past year of past caught tuna. Some are a little more dried out than others. Some are a little more fresh. As you can see, this is a fresh one. This is the tuna that we caught today. That is all that's left. Of course, the remainder of the tuna went to good use and is going to be eaten by many, many people and enjoyed. Even if you guys don't even like fish, give tuna a shot. It's like some of the best tasting fish I've ever had. But anyway, that is our reward. Now put this here forever on the shingles of this little shed. It's pretty dope.
That, honestly, you guys, just being 100% serious, was literally the hardest fighting fish I've ever reeled in. Granted, I have not caught that many big fish, but I've caught shark, I've caught monster sturgeon, I've caught big catfish, I've caught a lot of different large, big boisterous fish. And that one takes the cake. And I've never been sweating after reeling in a fish, but I was drenched in sweat. I took off my sweatshirt and Perrick was like laughing his head off because I was sweating. And I looked at him and I was like, just wait. Honestly, all the memories were so great. From the freshwater experiences to the saltwater sends, everything about that New England adventure really did it in for me. And I can't thank you guys enough for watching the videos and for all the people that gave me the support while I was in New England. A lot of you guys threw around some spots and some ideas, and I just want to thank you guys. It means a lot. I'm peacing out, signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to see more top 10s from other trips that I've done in the past, or if you want to see me do this in the future, let me know in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe if you haven't already done so. That would be huge, and I would greatly thank you for that. I'm gonna finish up my half gallon of OJ, and I will bid farewell to you guys. Good night, farewell. Thank you so much for the video, and as always, folks, keep fishing, never stop.